Hey everybody, it's Tom. Welcome back to Labyrinth. When I left you folks on Sunday, I had reached Ralph and Alf, the door guards. And this one over here, who I believe is Alf. Now that one's Ralph. Ralph told me he wouldn't talk to me until I opened all the doors in the brown corridor. So I did. And it cost me a quarter. I fell in the prison, had to pay a quarter to get out. Figured it was either that or give up time. When I returned, he thanked me for opening all the doors because it was getting stuffy. And then proceeded to give me no other useful information other than what Alf had already told me. That one door over here leads to the center of the labyrinth, the other leads to certain doom. And now if I ask him anything else, since he's Ralph, let me select him correctly. Ralph, just figure it out for yourself. As I mentioned last time, in the movie, this was where they brought in the classic logic puzzle. What if I congratulate him? He says not to mention it. Okay. What if I try to manicure him? I have nothing to manicure with. Okay. I still have about 12 and a half hours left to solve this. Hopefully it doesn't take us that long. Can I call Ralph from here? I'm not moving. You come to me. Funny. But not terrifically helpful. I think that's insulting enough, being called by the wrong name. Alright. What happens if I try opening a door? That claims it's to the castle. And that claims it's to certain death. Just for funsies. I'm going to save the game. And we're going to find out what to certain death means. Well, I knew what we were getting into. Wait a minute. If you die, it erases your game? Oh no. Well, I'm going to start over and get back to that point because I didn't know it was going to erase my save game at that point. I probably should have used the save state on the emulator. But at the very least, we got to see a fail state. I'm going to go through all this nonsense, and I'll be back with you folks again, and we'll find out what happens after we go through the correct door. Okay, through the magic of editing, I have gone back through everything. And I'm back at Alf and Ralph. Everything went down exactly as it had before. Lost a quarter trying to get all the doors open. But I made it back, did everything exactly as I did before. The only difference is I told the game my favorite color was black. And now I kind of look like Steve Jobs. Okay, let's open some doors. Doors, 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 doors. All right. We know what happens if we go to certain doom. Let's go to the castle, shall we? How did he figure it out? Huh. See, in the movie, there was a puzzle there. Why there's not a puzzle here, I don't know. This was in the movie, too, The Wall of Hands. Let's see if they behave the same way as they do in the movie. Can I ask the hands things? I can't ask the hands. Millions. Ah, okay. It's kind of nice that that paid off. In the movie, Sarah just gets caught by the hands and they ask her if she wants to go up or down. She says down and she ends up in a little prison. I just kind of buttered up the hands and now I've been lifted up into the stone corridor. That's kind of awesome. Okay. This looks a little bit frightening. There's some stuff in here we can look at. A rock, okay. There's a ladder. A lot of doors. Some corridors. I think that's another peach. I guess I'll take that. Yep. Alrighty. 2 peaches. Let's spend a little bit of time in here and see if we can get anywhere or discover anything interesting. Hopefully not die. Is there somebody there? Who are you? Speak. Says he's not saying. Okay. Okay, maybe that's not a goblin. What are you? I think Jaggies is a password. The one thing that was different when I went through the opening sequence is that instead of saying owl, the beggar said Jaggies, which I think becomes a kind of a code word because I don't have owl in the list anymore. I have Jaggies. So apparently I can't get through him. What's up this ladder? Let's find out. The Wall of Hands? Oh, I don't want to go to the Wall of Hands again. Note to self, don't go up the ladder. Where's this one lead? Into a hedge maze. This means there's probably something in the stone corridor I need. And I didn't find it. Oh, there's a sweeper in there. Okay. There's doors in the hedge maze. There's another crystal ball. Can I open this door? This little cutout in the hedge. It's covered with vines. Okay. No! There's no coin slot in this one. Okay. Okay, well apparently I can crawl back out and end up at Alpha and Ralph again. I'm going to stop here. This one has been kind of meandering and all over the place. We got to see a fail state. We got to see a couple more environments and something pulled right out of the movie. I'm going to collect my thoughts and figure out what to do next before Sunday's video. Just so it's not all over the place. This game just continues to throw things at me. Well, they kind of him to greet me. This is a very strange adventure game. You can tell it's one of the earlier ones. The fact that there are fail states in a Lucasfilm Games or LucasArts adventure game. There's a few of them in Maniac Mansion, but after that they kind of completely gave up on them. This is... wow. This game's all over the place, and I think I love it for that. You can kind of tell that Douglas Adams worked on this one, because it's a little obtuse, but at the same time fun. So we're going to take a break. We're going to come back on Sunday. I'm going to try to put all this stuff together right now. Everybody have a good week. Have a great day, everyone. And as usual, the bear hugs are free.